In this video, we're gonna build the front end, and hopefully it's not a carbon copy of the last video. I'll do my best. These screws on the last diff weren't too hard to take out, so I'm just gonna try taking them out without heating them. Okay, all of them were Loctite except for one. Gonna have to heat that. Got the screws undone. And just follow the grease. Yum yum. So I got the diff cleaned, and we're going to be adding, same as the rear, we're going to be adding the hot racing gears. So it's so advantageous of the hot racing versus the stock. So these hot racing gears are helical cut versus factory, which are straight cut. So the helical cut, you're just going to get better tooth engagement. And if you care, they're quieter. And these ones are also a different gear ratio. So you see here it says the gear ratio stamped right on the gear. 8 tooth, 26. So the pinion is 8 tooth. The ring gear is 26 tooth. And as I said earlier, it gives you a different gear ratio. Let's find out what it is. So to find out the gear ratio of something, you're gonna do the formula driven over drive. So you're gonna take your driven gear. So it's going to be 26 divided by 8. So we're going to do 26 divided by 8 equals, so that's going to be 3.25 to 1. And the stock gear ratio is 29.9. So 29 divided by 9. That's going to give you 3.2 to 1. So we're probably going backwards with this gear setup here. So basically, the stock setup is going to give you more top end, but the hot racing setup is going to give you more speed and power. Once again, we probably don't need that on a build like this, given that we're going to be putting on 2 big block nitro engines. Probably won't be going the other way, but what the heck, we'll try something new. If this doesn't work for me, I can always go back to stock and we'll put this setup on a regular single engine Savage. I've got the bottom half of the diff built. Let's build the top half. You know, it's kind of funny. I got suggested in the past to use green slime on here. And as you can see, I got green slime. It's been around the block, but I do have it. My question is, why would I use that on an outdrive cup? This is meant for shock shaft seals to make them seal better. This is actually anti-wear grease. So my theory is, if it doesn't get loose, it won't leak. So that's why I use this stuff. So I've run into a little bit of an issue here. As you can see here, the front drive shaft I have here is just a little too small. You see, I can just sneak that out of here. I got a solution for that. However, I'm not sure if I want to or not. Here's why. I have the set of new old stock hot bodies center CVA style drive shafts. The reason why I don't really want to is I got a set here, and these are new old stock. So I've got the set, center front, center rear, hot bodies. Like I said, it's new old stock. Can't get it anymore, but I don't know. I think this project's kind of worthy of it. But I'll be getting rid of my set. But I mean, I think this thing's worthy enough, so I think we're gonna do it. Here goes nothing. Breaking up my set of new old stock hot bodies parts. It even comes with tools and instructions. How cool is that? You can tell how old that is. That's like a Savage 21 or Savage 25 there. How cool. I think I'm gonna do myself a favor. Remove that screw, Loctite it. But first, before we get ahead of ourselves, we gotta make sure this fits. I think it's going to. Look at the quality of that. It's beautiful. There's even a spot for a second set screw. I'm definitely gonna put another one in here. I would suck to ruin this or lose pieces from this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so after lots of messing around, sadly that hot bodies drive shaft won't work, and I just opened it for nothing. Trying to make things work, but I finally found the drive shaft I'm looking for. This is a drive shaft out of a Savage 25. I couldn't find this for a while, so I was trying to make other stuff work. This is a drive shaft out of a Losi, actually. It's thinner, but it actually works. So what I'm gonna do is, this drive shaft is still straight, but the ends are wore out. I'm just gonna steal the pins out of one of these two, put it in here, and we're golden. And that right there is why you might want to hold on to your junk a little longer. I just saved myself, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks. These feel sweet. You know, for the price of these, you think they would give you shock shaft protectors and aluminum shock caps, but they don't. One thing I'm gonna do before I even compress the shock shaft is I'm going to just add a little bit of this Avid shock O-ring lube to the shock shaft and seals, because you almost know most assembled shocks, they assemble them dry. See how much smoother that got as soon as it hit it? So there we go, she's practically a roller. Besides the spindles I still have to get. I was gonna rod them off of this one, but I've had second thoughts. I think we'll just leave her alone. But on a side note, these shocks feel amazing. So that'll do it for this video. In the next video, we'll put some electronics into it and hopefully make it a roller. I'll get some spindles on the way, and we'll be golden.